Hey everyone and welcome to Stygian Reign of the Old Ones. Now, this is the boss fight in the Blasted Street, and I know that because I have played this fight before. It was to be implemented in the previous video, but as I've said, the previous video was very long. And also, it is really buggy. It's really buggy on its own, and if you couple that with other bugs that the game has, it is really infuriating at some times. So I just played this fight like 5 minutes ago, and the game can crash if your outsider uses a spell. I know some things about the fight, but not all of them. What you need to do is you have to have a shovel equipped, because this is a boss and you cannot damage it unless you have exposed him. You have to dig first, and the idea is to go here with those guys. I don't think we can use it here. You need to get your group here, because on the left side more enemies will keep spawning. And the boss uses a spell on a random member, and that can lead to that member doing random actions per turn. You may get panicked, for example, and stuff like that. And as I've said, new waves appear. And we're panicked. Let's shoot this one. Trembling hands. Okay, let's kill this one. No, I don't want him to hit me, so let's defend. It's down. Let's make sure he has this one equipped. The melee attack. So now we have to get everyone on the right side, and the soldier will stay in here. Let's use some healing on us. The great thing about this guy is that he has a lot of HP. vaporize. Let's shoot it. Let's defend. Lost our turn now. He's not dead, which means this thing is going to hit me. Now we need to move inside. The bad thing is that my main guy cannot move unless he does, which is really bad. Unless he kills it. Let's reload. And defend. I don't wanna spend my ammo. Let's defend with you too. Let's kill it. Okay, let's go inside. And I read somewhere that you can use the spell on your Al-Razi spell on the boss, but I don't know if they fixed it. The major bug is that you may not be able to dig him, to dig the boss. Yeah, we really need to move right now. Go inside. Let's use the shovel and go inside. Let's see. Yeah, see, he's taking damage. Okay, and let's go here. Can I shoot? Yeah, I can, but I'm afraid that if he goes berserk, he might shoot one of my guys, and I don't want that. So we will go here. Turn around and defend. I don't really mind about the waves right now. Now if we use it, yeah, so we dug, Can I shoot it? No, it doesn't take damage, so I need to hit him more. What? I'm going to keep defending. Use a spell on the boss. And I think it does an AoE attack once it is... Yep. It's not much damage, but yeah, he's not really well. High reaction, great. So... Is it dead? Great! So we've got can be research, scientific, crafting traits, phosphorus, and this is power leech. Increases spellcraft, increases maximum health. Wow, we got 100 angst. So yeah, I think it's a bug. I'm not sure you are supposed to hit him with your spell. SOS todo. What? What do you Americanos say? This is it. What, he's leaving? This is simply too much for me. Perdonam, but he's out. I wish to live another day. Wow. Guard electrical parts. You've got a ladanum shot. Got some ammunition, perfect. And maybe I use it on... Maybe that's a rest point. After enduring all the unnameable terrors of the street, you feel like this dreaded house may signify a point of no return in your journey. Would you like to return to Pilgrim's Parish or enter the witch house? What do I do? Would you like to return to Pilgrim's Parish? Yeah, let's return. Let's return. And then we can just walk. Can we rest somewhere? Yeah, we can rest here. Do we have camping supplies? We do. Don't have rations, so maybe we can buy some. Yeah. Let's see what you got. Yeah, let's take everything. And let's take 2 more camping supplies. Okay. Let's save the game. So that means that we are close to finishing the game. I don't know, we will see. And let's check the lab table. No, we don't need the lab table for the laudanum shot, but we need medicinal herbs. Let's see, does he have those? Nope. Coca leaves? Nope. And let's see our inventory. We have only 5 to 7 ammunition. Okay, let's get this one. Or maybe... yeah, I'll get this. We get only 5 of those. We've got a lot for my main character. $38 to 70 ammunition. Yeah, okay. That's 106. Can we get attacked by anything here while we rest? I hope we don't. Okay, scientific nope. Psychological treatment, let's treat the outsider. Increased reaction for the party. Okay, let's read. Some medical research maybe. Or the laudanum shot. And read. And you could do some... keep watch. Damage resistance. Yeah, let's see. Revitalizer. So what did we research? We nerve tonic. Moderate amount of health. For 3 laudanum shots, nerve tonic. Yeah, but I don't have solvents. Let's go and we will see. Let's go to the witch house. Is there anything we can pick up from here? Nope. Enter. Blank notebook. There's nothing else here. This elaborate table clock must have ticked away punctually in times past, but in this house of foreboding stillness, even time itself comes to a halt. So what are those? pictures do anything? So what do I do? Can I go downstairs? Okay, yeah. We need this one. And this one. This is it. Let's check. Can I go down here now? It's a different one. Witch House Journal. Let's see. Does it say anything? This is most confounding, indeed utterly inexplicable. I'm sure as I am one of my own name that the room downstairs is the very same chamber wherein I've always read the evening papers after returning from my daily stroll by the Miskatonic. But this time the room itself, with everything present in it, seemed to suffer a bizarre case of spatial anomaly, completely disorienting me as I walked in. Some mysterious force seems to have simply willed in, flipping the room into a mirror image of its former layout. But wherefore? This house dulls with me, as with each creak of hidden timbers I can hear it scoffing, and through every damnable crevice I can sense it leering at me. Only a proprietor can vouch for the soundness of my sanity now. I shall summon him first thing in the morning. If I'm able to summon the will to put my morbid fantasies down on paper this morning, the reason is not bred by a desire to parade how singular an imagination I have, but by probability of never again awaking into the reality we all know. For I fear now that my plunge into the churning void of the unfathomable cannot be stopped. What had become a stroll through a gallery of alien-hued images soon became a frantic dash through a boundless abyss of Ophidian dynamism, where time itself became irrelevant. I know not for how long I followed that pair of undefinable grotesqueries around the lustrous labyrinth of vortices before I was brought before the gulfs of ultimate blackness. There, amidst the hellish chanting, I heard the primeval rhymes of time and the universe, urging me to sign my soul away to the seething chaos beyond the darkness. Okay, so I guess I should check those out and maybe go to the other room. But there's no other room here. I can go back. Yeah, I need to... Okay, this was a circle. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Nope. I'm pretty sure that was it. Wait a minute, wasn't this the... It's a circle in this one. Okay. Is there any other which is like this one? That has to be it, but nothing is happening, which means maybe I should do it. It says about something about a mirror, so maybe they are the other way around. Was a mirror thingy. Now I guess I should go down. Now a new passage has opened. Let's check those two. And let's go up. Witch Hunt Journal yen. I'll go left and right. So to what extent has my obsession with non-Euclidean calculus, quantum physics and my perusal of forbidden tomes like the Necronomicon contributed to my fascination with that which lies hidden betwixt the crumbling, eerily slanted walls of this place remains dubious at best, but regarding my heightened grasp of fourth-dimensional problems, a correlation is possible. Perhaps the impressions left upon me by the unconventionally alien geometrics of the objects wherewith my dreamscapes are filled are responsible. Amongst all the distractions, I've sought to alleviate the misgivings in which my mind is steeped. Not even a recently developed knack for solving Riemannian equations can give me any comfort. Now sleep beckons me into its dimensionless abyss, from whose reaches well up the sardonic laughter of the old crone, ever closer. So, where do I go now? Okay, we go backwards. That's good to know. Okay, we're back here. So the thing is, which one should I use? Let's see. That's one of them. I don't think I should use the same one, maybe from the other picture. Okay, so that's not the correct one. Maybe switch to... Yep. Sanity loss. You may pull your eyes away from the seething nightmarish blackness. Yeah, I'm gonna go crazy here. Hand of Nergal. Gonna go crazy in here. Okay, we have those icons. Oh my god. I'm gonna use a Ladon shot because I'm not feeling very well, you know. Use on myself. Okay, we're a bit better now. Same thing. No, we need that to point upwards. Like this. Crap. That has to be it. That's not it. Again. Yeah, let's do it the other way around. That's not it. But why? Oh, it's upside down. Yeah, it's upside down. Yeah, okay. So it has to look down, not up. This one. This has to look down also. Yep. This is getting crazy. And let's what do I do? Can I use this one? Which house journal again? By God, did my dreams reach an unprecedented pinnacle last night. Through the intensified violet phosphorescence which bled out of the crooked partitions, the repulsive aspect of Kezia Mason crystallized into sight from an infinitesimal point below the loft, whose singularly skewed angles should lead nowhere but to the 666 layers of hell. Brown Jenkins crept ahead, the fury abomination, which must certainly be the witch's familiar. This maleficence yanked me from out my bed and hurled me into a fantastic world beyond description, which I dare not further discuss here. My pious neighbor urges me to take a crucifix into my possession, but it is useless, since as long as the tittering of that abominable rodent man Jenkins echoes ever louder in the nightmares, so will that faint voice of mockery that conspires against my consciousness. Or should I use a cross or something? Do I have one? Or not? Cross. I can't use it. So nothing here anymore. What's that? You see painting. Okay, this is one, I can click it, and what else? Wow. That's it. And this one, or cannot be activated like the previous ones. But do I have to leave now or something? I don't think so. Remember me. Maldicer. Okay. Is this a weapon or something? Yeah, black blade. I really need the laudanum shot, I think. Or witnessed. Yeah, I'm gonna use it because I'm gonna go crazy here. $2150 morphine shot, temporary effect. Sanity +5. Cadine Marie. 26. The black lips start to move and the voice that grinds away all your hopes resonates inside the room. It is as if the entity before you is the antithesis of prospect itself. Do you know what happens when I talk? Something bad? Doom arrives. The black lips smile, revealing the ghastly teeth right behind them. Are you looking for something? A mark, some kind of a star-shaped leaf. Am I? Ah, yes, but the mark forgot you. Do you wish it to remember? What do you mean by it forgot me? It could mean a couple of different things. Perhaps it recognized you once, but you've been forgotten, or perhaps you are simply too insignificant to be remembered. Ah yes, but the mark forgot you. Do you wish it to remember? I do. The lips halt for a very short moment, during which you think you catch a glimpse of satisfaction in their acrimonious composition. When the lips speak again, the antique furniture inside the room tingles as if to endorse this surreal being. Are you willing to pay the toll? What do you mean? The game should not be played like this. Are you willing to pay the toll? I am, yeah. The lips move as if they are tasting something of irresistible savor. The toll shall be paid twice, once now, once later. Light now, heavier in the future. Are you willing to pay the toll? Yeah, I am. Do you know the mark you are looking for? Star with an eye on it. I do. Can you draw the mark? I can. In what color would the mark be drawn? Crap. Crimson? What is the most precious of all crimsons? Blood. Well, whose blood is the most precious? Mine. What is a crimson toll? What is the crimson toll? Your answers to the Stygian questions have already collapsed many paths into just one, and the lips ask again. The words fall from your mouth as if you are just an actor reading a line from the most Acheronian of plays. The toll is my blood. The toll is my blood. Oh, I'm going crazy. The toll is my blood. Draw the mark, and do not forget that the time to pay the toll will come again. Cut your hand and draw the symbol on the wall. You draw the accursed ritual knife you found at the center of the strange stones and raise it in the air. So do I leave? So, what am I supposed to do now? Okay. For a moment I thought it was stuck. Conversation request outsider. Do we talk for a second? Where have you been? How did we come here? I was trapped in the lower rooms of the house and I had to find my way here. Now I had to pay a price to come here, and what that price might be. I had to make a pact with my own blood to reach the attic. It told you that you must make another sacrifice? It did. The outsider is deep in thought now, but maintains his silence. You don't remember anything? The last thing I remember is entering this accursed place. The rest is shrouded in the mist of forgetfulness. This house is meddling with our minds, stranger. I recommend leaving as soon as practicable. Yeah, let us leave. Really. Crap. In the jaws of madness. As you open your eyes, you see the face of a middle-aged man in a doctor coat leaning on you. You are experiencing a disorientation of the worst kind and still feel deeply sick to your stomach. The fact that the man is talking right into your face is not contributing to the situation. Mr. GamingTsoui, I need you to calm down now, do you hear me? I need you to calm down. I'm sure you don't want to wear the straitjacket again. It sounds as though he's looking forward to it. However hard you try, you cannot turn the sounds coming out of your mouth into cohesive words. The doctor continues with a pitying look on his face. Mr. GamingTsoui, you've been experiencing what we call a malignant catatonic seizure, which is directly linked to your condition of advanced mental illness. While the doctor speaks, his voice starts to sound more and more distant, while his face begins to morph into floating shapes that feel dismally familiar. His face. What is happening to the doctor's face? Try to stay calm. Oh, Mr. GamingTsoui, what do you see this time? The man uncomfortably leans on you. From the look of your dilated pupils, I would say it's nothing pleasant. You see what I mean? I'm afraid these delusions of yours have become more and more disconcerting lately, Mr. GamingTsoui, but rest assured, they will be solved very soon, once and for all. Jack, monitor the patient of any kind of violent behavior and respond uncompromisingly. Hey, I'm here, you know. Jack, anyway, Jack. With an inconsiderate look in his eyes, the doctor turns to you one last time, then walks away. Are they going to pull a lobotomy on me or something? Welcome home. The sleeping baroness. Marino's trolley. We can't subterfuge that. Do I have anything on my inventory? No, I don't have anything. You see a very familiar figure in patient's garments staring at you amusedly. What is it, Cornuto? Having the same bad dreams? Hello, Marino. Ah, come off it, Cornuto. You are here for one of my special cocktails, aren't you? He makes sure the doctor's gone and lights the cig he pulls out of his shoe. Since you are awake, let's talk about the ciggies you owe me. You were too blown out for my cocktails to pay yesterday and told me to remind you later, remember? This trick is getting old, Marino. But I'm sure you did. Don't you trust your giving bartender, Cornuto? You'll have all my cigs soon. Why the hurry? He pauses and smiles. I can't argue with that. Consider this one on the house. Marina, I need to get out of here. Look, Cornuto, we're not in a fantasy motion picture film where stupidly improbable things happen every whip stitch. If Marina Ross is still here, there simply is no escape from this nuthole. Listen, I come here through some kind of a jump in space and time. I need to do that again. Or more to yourself. There must be a way. The last thing I remember... No, let's talk to him. No, more to yourself. Panculo, Marino seems to be enjoying the scene. Did you say planet, Cornuto? You weren't this crazy the last time we talked. It seems you started talking some tourist trips into that little head of yours. Pauses. The rapid movements in his eye indicate he's about to come up with something. But if that's the escape that you want, maybe I can help you, Cornuto. I think I can help you escape into your head. I mean, permanently. What do you mean by escape into your head? There used to be a fella in the bed next to mine before you came. He was the kind of loony that you know, who goes to other places. Like you. And the doctor, not the current cold-blooded son of a bitch. The previous doctor was trying how did he call it, an experimental treatment. He said, look Marino, we're going to reestablish this man's connection with reality. And he left this fucking world completely. Bye-bye, adio, never woke up. They carried him out like a potted plant. And, just out of professional curiosity, I happened to learn how to make that mixture. The previous doctor and I go along well. It's a real shame that pigman guy ripped out his throat with his teeth. If you're so interested in returning to that fanfara going on in your head, it can be arranged. I need you to mix that cocktail for me. And I need to feel the cool Adriatic breeze of Rimini, instead of being locked up with the likes of you. In life, nothing's ever easy, Cornuto. Briefly, I don't have the main ingredient of the cocktail, a medicine called... what was it? Trovato. The name is haloperidol. This stuff could even make a mammoth high. The problem is, they keep the heavy weights inside that cabinet over there. If you can snatch for me the thingamabo, maybe we can further this conversation, Cornuto. I'll find a way to get that. I believe you. You're a maniac after all. Also, the cabinet is numbered 0. It used to be 10, but like word 10, but the 1 dropped off. Mr. Rossi, if I ever pick up the smell in this world again, some drastic measures will definitely take place. Like I care. Mr. GamingTsoui, I want to inform you that I will start the operation to cure your condition shortly. Wow, when we've gotten rid of that surplus, malfunctioning portion of your brain, you'll be totally free from your nightmares. It is happening again. I'm so happy on your behalf. Okay, so yeah, we totally lost our mind, and it was a great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. I think we're very close to finishing the game. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Have a great time.